So it's a New Year's Eve tradition here in Barrie to have the game here between the Barrie Colts and the Oshawa Generals, and what a game this was. Coming into it, you had the first place Colts against the second place Generals, and that first period may have been one of the best periods of hockey we've seen so far this season. So let's break down how this game ended up, and starting off, Jacob Oster getting the start for Oshawa against Ben Horebic of the Barrie Colts. Also to note, the coaching staff for the Barrie Colts all wearing the bow ties, so getting right into the New Year's Eve spirit. Pretty classy, and maybe if they're a little superstitious, maybe we'll see them wear them again Thursday when they take on Sudbury. But for this hockey game, in the first period, it would be Donald Wakely opening the scoring. It was a great snapshot, put it over the arm of Jacob Oster to make it a 1-0 score. The Barrie Colts, they came out flying as they had a great pace to this hockey game. But the Oshawa Generals, they would respond quickly as Franzen, he would get a shot away, and that one kind of just squeaked through the 5-hole of Ben Horebic, tying this game at 1. And the pace in that first period was just something else, going back and forth. Oshawa, they would take the lead, and it was after they killed off a Beckett Seneca penalty. So Seneca coming flying out of the penalty box, gets to the loose puck, has the breakaway, and he finds the back of the net on Ben Horebic. So the Generals up 2-1, and Seneca, what a game he had tonight. His hand-eye, his stick control, just something else, as the Anaheim Ducks prospect getting it done there for Oshawa. However, the Barrie Colts, they would respond. Riley Patterson on the power play. This one, there was a shot taken at Oster. He made the original save, but it was a scramble, and Patterson able to dig it free and was able to get it across the line. Colts tying it at 2. But the Colts, they weren't done there. Donald Wakely, great work back behind the Oshawa Generals net, finds Riley Patterson and puts it in to make it a 3-2 score just 2 minutes after Patterson scored on the power play. Now, there was an interesting sequence of events. Jacob Oster, whenever there's a dump in, he likes to stand at the top of the blue paint, and it looked as though he may have kicked out his pad to try and slow down Zach Weigel. The fans wanted a penalty, but the refs, they let them play. Then it went to the other end, and Beckett Seneca kind of knocked off balance and collided with Ben Horebic, and he was given a goaltender interference penalty. Seneca didn't agree with it, but looking at the replay, you can tell he kind of took advantage of his opportunity. So the Generals, they would be shorthanded, and Bo Jelsma would capitalize. He hit the post on his first chance, but the second time was the charm, making it 4-2 after the first period. Shots in that first were incredible, 18-14 for Barrie. Now in the second period, I think we may have had the save of the year candidate as Ben Horebic. He was bumped, I think it was by his own defenseman. It looked like he was down and out. The Generals had possession, and they passed it over to Colby Barlow, who had a one-timer, and casually, Horebic puts the glove up and makes the sensational save. And Colby Barlow, all he could do on that play was look to the rafters in disbelief that Ben Horebic made that save. You have to go and check out that replay, as I believe that could be a save of the year candidate for the Ontario Hockey League. After that, though, the Generals were on the power play, and Luke Torrance, it was a scramble in front. Seneca brought the puck to the net. Torrance found the loose puck. He was able to beat Horebic, making it 4-3. The second period just so exciting, as this game just had a little bit of everything. After that, now you can tell Team Canada just scored here at the World Juniors, so that's their reaction. But after that, Oshawa, they controlled most of the play. And it was just all Generals. They were out shooting, out chancing the Barrie Colts. But then Michael Durbridge creating the opportunity where it was a turnover behind the net. And when he did that turnover, 3 Generals went after Brad Gardner. And Gardner gave it to Durbridge. He was wide open at the side of the net, and it made it 5-3. Now going into the third period, the Oshawa Generals didn't really have a lot of life. They seemed a little flat. And Tyler O'Toole, he took a hit from Gabriel Eliasson, immediately dropped his gloves and skated down the tunnel. Looked like a shoulder injury, so he did not return after that hit. But as the period went on, the Generals would finally get another one past Ben Horebic. This time, Rogowski, he kind of sneaked that one through the 5-hole of Ben Horebic, making it a 5-4 hockey game. So there was a little more life from the Oshawa Generals at that point. But the Barrie Colts, they put more pucks on net. Oster made the saves. But Michael Durbridge outweighted Oster with the long reach backhand over Oster, making it a 6-4 score. There would be another late push by the Generals. They would also get a power play, but they were not able to capitalize. Bo Jelsma with the empty net hit the post, and then Bertucci, empty net. He looked at Jelsma, offered them the puck, but Jelsma waved him off, and Bertucci put that one away, making it a 7-4 final. So the Barrie Colts, big win here on home ice against the Oshawa Generals. They're now 3-0 this season against Oshawa with one more meeting to go back in Oshawa. Shots in this hockey game favor the Generals 41-39. And your 3 stars tonight, Michael Durbridge with 2 goals. He's your 3rd star. 2nd star, Riley Patterson with 2 goals. And Dallin Wakely, your 1st star, with a goal and 3 assists. What a night it was here. What a way to end 2024. The Barrie Colts' next game will be Thursday here at home against the Sudbury Wolves, while the Oshawa Generals, they're back at home tomorrow to take on the Owen Sound Attack. So, Happy New Year! Let me know what you thought of tonight's game. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.